We have a great guest with us today on the telephone. And Tyler, how are you, my friend?
Good, sir. How are you?
Pretty good, actually. Let's talk a little bit about this LFA thing that you've got yourself wrapped up in on Friday evening.
Let's talk about it.
So,
I'm doing a thing.
this, first of all, LFA 76, Friday, September 13th, it's going to be at the Hartman Arena. Is this your first time fighting at the Hartman Arena?
Yeah, this is my first time fighting at Hartman. I've had the opportunity of fighting Wichita before, and it's always been at Kansas Star.
This
is an awesome opportunity for me.
Now, how exactly did you get this opportunity?
Winning fights, man. Winning fights and knowing the right people, you know?
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool,
yeah,
man.
I think LFA was ready to bring me on. They got me opening up the TV card at 8 o'clock, so I'm ecstatic, man. My face is going to be plastered up all over all them TV screens.
Yes, and if you want to get your tickets, you can get them at lfatix.com. And
that's it.
So, talk to me about what you've because I've kind of seen what you've been going through because of sparring and your Instagram and everything else that you do, but you have been putting in a lot of work for this thing.
I have. He's a tough opponent. He's got 5 fights. He's got a winning record, and he's got a lot of aggression and a lot of pressure, which I think does really well for my style. I don't know if you remember a couple years back when I fought. It was actually probably my last Ami fight, but I fought a guy that had a lot of aggression, a lot of pressure, same skill set, and we had a barn burner of a slugfest, and I came out on top. I came back from a first-round loss. I like that. It's going to come down to power of will and who's going to break first. And I know since, everything I've been preparing for, everything I've been putting in for, mine is not going to break first.
Well, and that is something that I'll have to say that you put a heck of a lot of time in the gym. Yeah. You do a lot of cardio. You do a lot of grappling, which I'm glad that there's some MMA people that are doing grappling.
Yeah, absolutely. And good at it, too.
Yes.
And
yes.
Like good partners about it, man. Just good training.
Now, you've done a lot of things over your time as far as fighting in other organizations. What was the weigh-in and everything like today for this LFA event?
Oh, it was great, man. That's what I love about people that are really good. I love people that are good at their job because I like to be good at my job. And all of these dudes were really amazing at their job. You show up, weigh-ins are awesome. All the gear they have you wear is awesome. They know exactly what they're doing. It's seamless. You know what I mean? It feels super natural. It's not like you got people running around, chickens with their head cut off. Got to talk to Pat Miletich for a while. I'm a big fan of his. Talked his ear off for a little while. But like I said, man, totally natural. Like it was awesome.
So with this card and you kicking off everything, I know that you're not the only one from the JMTK camp that's on this bill. Talk to me about some of the other guys that are going to be on the show.
Yeah, we got a lot of great amateurs kicking the show off. Zoe Carter, he's doing great. But then there's me. There's Alex Mr. Hunter McGowan. There's Chris Harris is the co-main event. Johnny Marigo, he's been training with us a lot. He's I believe he's on the undercard. But yeah, those are all bodies in the same room that I'm going. You know what I mean? Like that's my drill cycle, right? Like this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. So it's cool to see all the fruits of our labor coming together at the same time, and it's cool to just get to watch some of the guys that I love training with and dudes that I love to watch fight.
Now, with LFA coming to Wichita for the first time and you being on this card, where do you think that this is going to take you as far as fighting events and moving forward and everything?
Well, honestly, I hope to get a ton more action with LFA, follow that trail right to gold, and then we'll see where that takes us. But I got my eyes and my heart set on the UFC, so that's where I want to be. I've dibble-dabbled in a couple other organizations every once in a while, and had great showings. But for some reason, didn't want to pick me up. So this is, maybe I was supposed to be fed. There's speculation there. Maybe I was supposed to be fed to a guy, but
that's awesome.
Yeah, I think they realized, they're going, oh crap, can't feed him to anybody. So let's go somewhere where you don't really get fed to anybody. It's just if you're good, you're good. You fight, like let's do it.
Now, this is the thing I find absolutely amazing about this show that they're going to do tomorrow night with LFA. Your gimmick is the boogeyman. It's on Friday the 13th, and it's a full moon.
Yeah, there will be another full moon on Friday the 13th till 2049.
Yes,
so that's a good. That's and I fought on Friday the 13th before.
Oh, really?
My second pro fight, and I don't. But this is the first one with a full moon, so hopefully this will be my best performance yet.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, when I was looking at all the marketing and everything, I'm like,
yeah, it's perfect, right?
This is absolutely perfect for somebody like you.
Yeah, love it.
So, moving forward, after this whole thing's over with. Do you have any fights lined up after this, or do you take a little bit of time off, or how does that all work?
I mean, I always take a little time off after a fight, but it's immediately following, and it's kind of just like, hey, let's get the bearings back. I got a 3-month-old daughter now, so we get the bearings back and, get everything settled, and then I promise my girl, hey, yeah, it'll be more of me doing more dishes next time, and then I slip out the door and head to training camp. You know what I mean? But yeah, she just shot me the death eye. She was like, oh, I see. But no, man, I don't really have anything lined up right this second. I've heard some rumblings from my manager. Maybe November. I would like to get at least another fight in before the end of the year, so that's definitely on the radar. And it's just we'll look for the right guy. We always want the toughest dudes we can find because it's the fastest way to climb.
I think that's awesome because there's a lot of people, and since we're kind of in the Wichita area, we know a lot of people who will take easy fights.
Yeah. Hey, man, I mean, it's stressful to get out there and fight another stud, you know what I'm saying, in front of a crowd, but it's kind of like skydiving. Like, you don't want to skydive with training wheels on, you want the full effect, right? You don't want to drive a Ferrari with training wheels on. You want that thing to be able to go as fast as it possibly can. So that's me stepping in the cage against another guy who's really a scrap.
Well, I'll tell you, it's going to be a heck of a deal. I'm looking forward to seeing this, and good luck with everything, man. How did the weigh-in go? Did you have to lose any weight? Did you make weight straight on? How did this all work?
What was that last part?
How did everything work for you?
So I cut about 10 the last little bit here, but I think I'm back up to about probably like 190 right now. I'll probably get a little heavier still, but I actually put a lot of size on for this camp in particular because you know how I used to actually make 155.
Yes.
So I put a lot of size on for this camp, and I cut it close. And I actually had to step on the scale twice because I went in there you get the 1 pound allowance. So I walked in at 171.2, right? And I had to go out, walk around a little bit more, just literally float .2, and then I was good to go. So that's actually the first time I've ever had to re-step on the scale, but I wouldn't really call it missing weight.
Yeah.
You know? It was just it was more or less the difference in two scales. You know, that's why they give you the 1 pound allowance too.
Yeah.
But I was good to go, and then we hopped on that, and I was like, crap. So I had to leave, come back. It only took about 10 minutes.
Well, I'm looking forward to the show. I will let you get back to the rest of your evening, and I will see you Friday out at the show, brother. Good luck with everything.
All right, man. I appreciate you calling me, man. It's an honor with having somebody want me to have it on their stuff, and I'm glad I can represent. Got everybody here in Wichita, and yeah, once again, man, I just really appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate you making time, man, because I know that it is somewhat frustrating the day or two before the fight. So. Right.
Yeah. But still, you know, like, I can't tell you how much I appreciate it.
Well, thank you, man. Well, I will talk to you tomorrow, and I will see you out at the fight. Have a good evening, bro.
All right, man.
All right, man.
See you there.
Later.
LFATix.com. LFA76.
Yes, indeed. Go check that out. LFATix.com. LFATIX.com.
Yes.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it, brother.
All right, man.
Thank you, man. There he goes, the big star. And get a hold of us online, JiggyJaguar.com. We've got more coming up on the other side. Yes, indeed. It is the world famous Jiggy Jaguar.